Hello learners, in this lecture we will study about regression analysis. Regression analysis is a statistical tool to study the nature and extent of functional relationship between two or more variables and to estimate or predict the unknown values of the dependent variable from the known value of the independent variable. Now, before explaining this definition, I will first explain what is dependent variable. The variable which is predicted on the basis of another variable. Means with the help of another variable, if we are predicting any other variable, then that variable is known as dependent variable. So here, this one dependent variable is denoted by x, denoted by y. It's wrong here, it will be y. And independent variable, the variable which is used to predict another variable, is called independent variable and it is denoted by x. Okay, so regression analysis with is what in regression analysis two variables are there, x and y, which is also known as the explained variable and a explanatory variable. Okay, two variables are there, x and y, and with the help of that two variables, if suppose sometimes x is given, with the help of x we can find out y, and with the help of y we can find out x. So this kind of calculation can be done with the help of regression analysis. So here dependent variable is known as y. Okay, this is y, and independent variable, that is explanatory variable, is denoted by x. Okay, now next is uses of regression analysis, in which regression analysis through regression line facilitates to predict the value of dependent variable from the given value of independent variable. That only I have explained earlier, that if x is given you can find out the value of y, and if y is given you can find out the value of x. So with the help of regression lines we can find out independent variable with the help of dependent variable, or sometime we can find out dependent variable with the help of independent variable. Now, regression analysis is highly valuable tool in economics and business research, since most of the problem of economic analysis are based on cause and effect relationship. Okay, so that for this purpose it is highly valuable tool in economics and business research. Next is properties of linear regression. Properties of linear regression, number one is two regression equation. The most important is regression equation, because if you want to find out dependent variable or independent variable, first you have to form a regression lines. So first regression equation on y on x we have to find out, and then regression equation of x on y. So this is the formula for finding out regression equation of y on x. Y minus y bar equal to byx, in bracket you have to write x minus x bar. Here x bar and y bar is the mean. This is the mean of x and this is the mean of y. Okay, so this is the formula. And for regression equation of x on y, like x minus x bar equal to bxy, y minus y bar. Generally learners are confused on the formula, while on the formula of y on x and x on y. So be careful, like if you want to write regression equation of y on x, then first write y minus y bar, then you here after equal to you have to write x minus x bar. If you are writing x on y, then x minus x bar, then y minus y bar, and according to that you have to write the regression coefficient. This one is known as regression coefficient. If y on x, then first you have to write y then x. If x on y, then first you have to write x then y. Okay, here byx and xy represent the regression coefficient, and regression coefficient is also known as slope of y on x, because first I have written yx, so it is y on x, and the second one is regression coefficient or slope of x on y. Okay, so this is the property, this is very important property. Next is what is this byx and bxy? So byx covariance of xy divided by sigma x square. So what is covariance of xy? I have explained in previous video. And sigma x is the standard deviation of x, sigma y is the standard deviation of y, and this can be written as r sigma y by sigma x. Okay, because covariance of x is r into sigma x sigma y. So in place of, if suppose covariance, then in place of this we can write sigma x sigma y divided by sigma x square. So square and sigma x will cancel out, so it will left out, we will left out with sigma y and sigma x. So that's why it is represented like this. So r is covariance of xy divided by sigma x sigma y, and as I have discussed earlier that sigma x is standard deviation which can be represented by this for individual or individual data. Sigma y is a standard deviation of y, so this can be represented as this, and it is, this formula is applicable only for individual data. Okay, individual data, or if it is discrete data, or if it is continuous data, then f v are also, frequency is also multiplied. So byx is covariance of xy divided by sigma x square, and this can be represented as this. And if you will evaluate more this, then you will get sigma xy divided by sigma x square. Okay, that is summation of x square. Okay, so if we will evaluate this more, then we will get summation of xy divided by summation of x square. Similarly, bxy is covariance of xy by sigma y square, and which can be represented as this. And if you will solve this more, then you will get summation of xy by summation of y square. So learners, we will use this formula more frequently as comparison to rest of the things. Okay, this formula is used more frequently while solving any kind of question. Now next property is, because we are under the topic of properties of regression, so next topic is product of regression coefficient. When you will do the product of regression coefficient, you will get r square, and therefore r is written as root over bxy multiplied by byx. Okay, so this is the formula for finding out r if you know the regression coefficient. If you know the regression coefficient, then by doing the product of regression coefficient of x and y on x, and you can do the square root of that product, you will get the correlation coefficient, because you know that r is known as correlation coefficient. Now signs of regression coefficient and correlation coefficient are, this is correlation coefficient and these two are regression coefficient, all have same sign. If the correlation coefficient is 0, suppose correlation coefficient is only 0, then regression coefficient will also become 0. The regression lines always intersect at their mean. These are the some small properties. Next is byx and bxy are known as slope of regression line of y on x and x on y. This I have discussed earlier only. Angle between two regression line depends on correlation coefficient. Okay, suppose two regression lines are there, x on y and y on x, then their angle will depend on correlation coefficient. If r is 0, then you can say that regression lines will be perpendicular. If r is plus 1, if r is plus 1 and minus 1, if r is plus 1 and minus 1 means correlation coefficient is plus 1 and minus 1, then regression lines coincide each other. Coincide means what? That one line is there, another line will also lie on that line only. Means this line is there, then another line will also lie on that line. So that is coincide. Now next we will do a question. This is the important part of regression analysis, that how to solve any question. Now here learners, here two things are given. Expenditure, it is in lakh. Okay, don't think it's 1 2 3, it's 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh. Sales 10 20 30 50 and 40. So this one is x and another one is y. So expenditure is x and sale is y. So we have to find out two regression equation. Afterwards, suppose we have to find estimate likely sell when advertising expenditure is 7 lakh. Okay, now here advertising expenditure is 5 lakh, then 40. Then what will be the expenditure, what will be the sale if expenditure is 7 lakh? Then what will be the expenditure? Listen, we cannot predict any kind of value, because see, if 1 lakh is there, then 10, 2 lakh is there, then 20, 3 lakh is there, then 30, 4 lakh is there, then 50, and 5 lakh is there, then 40. Means there is a no any kind of linear chain, means there is no kind of any uniformity. Okay, so there, if there is no any kind of if there is no any kind of uniformity, then we cannot predict that if the value expenditure is 7 lakh, then what will be the value of sales, that is y. So what so we can use in this kind of case, we will use regression analysis only. And another question is, what should be the advertising expenditure if 80 lakh is the sale? Now next question it is, If sale is given at 80 lakh, then what will be the expenditure? So there is no any kind of uniform thing, so we cannot predict that what will be the, so without using regression analysis we cannot find out our perfect answer. So we have to go through the regression equation. So kindly just see here, expenditure is 1 2 3 4 5, so 5 things, 5 datas are given, and the sale is 10 20 30 40, no it's 50 and 40. Okay, so we will use this in solving the question. Now regression equation, let advertising expenditure be denoted by x, advertising and sale be y. This I have discussed earlier only. Here we will write first x, here we will write y. Okay, so summation of x is 15 and summation of y is 150. Listen, here I have written x minus x bar. So first we have to find out x bar, because you know that x bar and y bar is nothing but mean. So first we will find out mean. Here I have already find out mean, that x bar means summation of x by n. So now only if we have done summation of x, then it is 15. 15 by 5 is 3. And summation of y is what? See here, summation of y is 150. Summation of y is 150. So 150 divided by what we have to do? 150 divided by 5, then it is 30. So in this way x bar and y bar we have already find out. Now next what we will do? We will just calculate all. First we will find out small x. Small x is what? Small x is x minus x bar. So if you will do, see our x bar has came, x bar is 3, and our y bar has came, it's 150 by 5, 30. Okay, so if you will subtract this, 1 minus 3, then minus 2, 2 minus 3, then minus 1, 3 minus 3, 0, 4 minus 3, 1, 5 minus 3, 2. So these values are given. X square is already, we have already find that minus 2 square is minus 2 square is 4, minus 1 square is 1, 0 square is 0, 1, 4. Now y is given this. So minus 20, minus 10, 0, 20, 10. These things are given, because what we have done here y minus y bar means y is given what? Y is this, and y bar we have got 30. So if you will subtract this with 30, then 10 minus 30 is minus 20, minus 10, 0, 20, 10. And if you will do the square of this small y, then you will get 400, 100, 400, 100. So y square also we have got. Then we will just, so now we will find out xy. Xy is x we have already got here, and y we have also got here. So this is x and this is y. So we will just find out the product and we'll write here. And what we will do here, summation of x, we know summation of x is, small x is 0, then summation of small x square is 10, summation of y is 150. Listen, now while finding out regression equation, these things will now cancel out. Okay, we will just calculate all things with the help of this small one. Okay, small x. So this these are the values, summations are given. Now we will use the formula. As you know that formula is regression equation of x on y is x minus x bar r sigma x by sigma y by y minus y bar. So before going through the formula, we just first find out this one. So r sigma x sigma y can also be written as, earlier only I have explained that summation of xy divided by summation of y square. And in the previous data we have got summation of xy is 90 and summation of y square 1000. So we will just put the values is 90 by 1000, that is 0.09. And then you have to substitute all this. X minus x, see formula is what? X minus x bar this. So just x minus x bar we have got 3. This one value we have got 0.09. Y minus y bar we have got 30. So just substitute all those and you will get this first regression equation. Okay, means x is equal to 0.3 plus 0.09 y. Now if you know the value of y, then you can find out the value of x. And if you know the value of x, then with the help of same equation you can find out the value of y also. But we are not doing so. We will first, whenever this kind of thing is there, you have to first find out regression equation of x on y, then regression of equation of y on x. Now next we are going to find out regression equation of y on x. So y minus y bar r summation r sigma y by sigma x minus x bar. So r sigma y by sigma x can be find out with the help of this formula only, and we'll substitute all data, then we'll get 9. Now substitute it in this y, we will keep it like that only. Y bar is 30, r sigma x sigma y by sigma x we have got 9 here, and x minus say x bar is 3, so I have written 3 here. Now you have to calculate all these, you will get 9x minus 27. Now after calculation of all these, you will get y is equal to x 9x minus 27 plus 30. So y is this. Now see the question what it is given. In question it is given, we have to find out regression equations, we have already find out what estimate the likely sale, means we have to find out y when x is given 7. Okay, so which regression equation y we have to find. So y, what we have got here, y we have got y is equal to 9x plus 3, and here x is given 7. So in place of x, what we will substitute? 7. So after substituting this, you will get this value, 3 plus 9 into 7, that is 66 lakh. If you will if advertising expenditure is 7 lakh, then if is 7 lakh, then sale will be 66 lakh. Next is in our next question was advertising expenditure is given x to attain sales y, target of 80 lakh, means what will be the advertising expenditure to attain sell 80 lakh, means this time our y is given and we have to find out the x. So regression equation we have got this 0.3 plus 0.09 into 80. So if you will calculate this, you will get 7.5 lakhs. In one more question was there in which we have to find the coefficient of correlation, that is r. Earlier only I have discussed that r is explained by root over bxy into byx. So just put the values, do the square root, and you'll get 0.9. So this is all about today's lecture of regression analysis. Hope you all have understand the basic concept of regression analysis. But if you have any kind of doubt, you can ask in discussion forum. Thank you.